Media PH, what are we actually going to expect? All right, so moving to my first slide, ayan, who are we? Just to introduce to you, moving on to the next slide. All right, so we are Finest Media PH, and we are here because we wanted to elevate events by providing the finest events, technical, and production solutions. What kind of solutions are we actually providing here? Moving on to the next slide. Ayan. So for our current campaign, we have Events, Finest Media PH. I hope you guys were able to visit our booth. It's right there by the exit. Ayan, we have their cookies and other merch that we are actually giving to all our inquiries and to all, sorry, I saw a friend there. Hi. All right, so moving on to the next slide. What kind of solutions do we provide to our clients? We provide live stream system, camera live feed, internet system, of which we actually have the setup in our booth. Again, if you still have time, please come by our booth. Our team is very enthusiastic and are very much welcome to all your inquiries. We also have lights and sounds. Ayan guys, nakikita nyo naman. Program management, events management, content and creatives, technical management, and many others. I actually don't like explaining our services so much since you can already see what we actually do. Can you actually flash the tech booth again one more time? All right, I think our camera is still roving currently. But yeah, technically kanina nakita nyo na what we can do. And basically everything that you're seeing here right now is from our team. All right, moving on to the next slide. Yan. So, of course, the question is, since you're Finest Media PH, how can you actually elevate our events experiences? Well, ibabalik na lang namin sa inyo yung tanong, what do you actually need with your events? When you attend events, what do you need? So the first is, baka kailangan nyo ng internet system. So actually, this sample setup is from the previous Laboracay in La Union. Ayan, so it's funny because it's called Laboracay, but it's in La Union. But basically, what we did there is we provided internet for 300 participants in that event. So with the power of Pemplink Aggregator, it's a system na pinagsasama-sama nyo yung mga internet together. So that's what we basically use for all our brand activations, our brand launch, and conferences from local to international clients. Moving on to the next slide, maybe you need support to your esports event. Sino ba dito nagva-Valorant, nag-ML? Ayan, so we also help with that as well. Nakita ko may nag-raise ng hand dun sa advance. Alright, so we actually help with a lot of championship games here in the Philippines. Valorant games, Mobile Legends. So we also help with that. Moving on to the next slide, we have concerts. So if you guys are currently working on inviting a band to your company or just somewhat having a concert then, we can definitely help you with that. From the lights to the stage to the terraces, even the program management, we can help you. Moving on, or maybe just a total package, full production, similar to what we did with GCash. So if you guys are are familiar with Taguig. And we had an event with them, with GCash. It's called Fit Hub. Wherein, similar to this kind of event, we also had booths, we had activities, and of course, a lot of giveaways. So again, we were the production company behind that event. So again, the question now is, what makes Finest Media PH different? Of course, there are a lot of suppliers in the Philippines that does what we do. And I know that you guys can name a few. However, what makes our team different? First, I want you to remember the word finest. Ayan. So the first is F, because we find the best solution for you. Again, walang internet si location. What are we actually going to do? We can provide you with the internet. Or you wanted a same-day edit, you can actually look to the Facebook of the 13th Philippine SME Expo. Naka-post na po yung ating SDE on the first day. And that's also under our production. Second one is that we turn your ideas into reality. We all have expectation versus reality moments in our lives. But of course, as someone who actually wants to turn their milestones, like 25th anniversary, 50th anniversary ng company, di ba ayaw naman natin ma-encounter yung expectation versus reality moments? Now with that, with Finest Media, we see to it that your ideas are turned to reality. May it be, again, whatever event you have in mind. Third is that we have a now or never attitude. We see to it that when we actually discuss what your ideas are, ini-envision na namin siya. And we make it our own. And we do it now. Hindi kami yun nagpapaliban or next week na lang, next month na lang, or saka na lang pag malapit na yung event. We see to it that the moment that we actually talk about your event, you're already seeing progress. Again, it's a now or never attitude. The fourth one is, all right, expectations are met if not exceeded. That's actually the idea behind our tagline, exceeding expectations. We see to it na kung ito lang yung idea mo, we exceed to that. Kung ito lang expectation mo for our team, we exceed to that. We deliver the best and catering you only the finest. The fifth one is seamless. Now, this is actually a challenge, technical-wise. And I know a lot of people can agree to me that when it comes to making your event seamless, napakahirap po. Because you have to encounter all the troubleshooting, all the problems you might encounter. Minsan, nawawalan ng mic. Right? But with Finest Media PH, we see to it that you won't encounter all these problems because we see to it that your events are seamless. And lastly, is that all of these are actually executed by a team of experts. Can we again flash our team of experts behind this expo? Ayan, palakpakan naman po natin sila. They've been here since day zero, guys. They've been preparing this event all for you. Kasi we wanted you guys to have an elevated experience of an expo. Yeah, we have there Program Manager Sarah, our Creative Director, Peter Daniel Verinia. You see, this is our promise. And if you actually wanted this for your events, for your company, or for anything else that you have in mind, as long as it's events, we're the right person to talk to. Again, ayan, please show our last slide. Ayan, that's the team. Again, when we talk about events, may you remember the name Finest Media PH. And together, we can exceed expectation. Thank you very much.